Lock up your children because The Flash is speeding to a theater near you June 16th. But this isn't about a movie, this is about a McFarlane Toys Gold Label exclusive. And today on the chopping block, we have a Gold Label exclusive Flash who's not in his candy apple red costume. He's in a more muted CW look. So, which version is better? I'm not sure. We're going to dive in and find out. So, scratch your butt, pick your nose, and get ready to get excited because we're getting Flashicized. Starting with the articulation. In terms of the head, it's all the basic stuff you've seen a million times in a million videos. It pivots, it looks up and down. Well, I should take that back. It looks up a little bit and it looks down a little bit more. But it will do because it's like a $28 figure after shipping. And then the arms, they do the same boring stuff you've seen a million times before. They go in and out, move all around, all the stuff to make you excited. The waist articulation, it rotates pretty good. It goes side to side. It goes back quite a bit, but going forward, it's a little disappointing to say the least. But hey, you can make him do the hula hoop thing. So that will make you feel good. In terms of the arms, it's got all that articulation that makes articulation junkies feel warm and fuzzy inside. Double elbows, bicep swivels, swivel and hinges at the wrist and hands. It's enough to make anybody go, oh boy! And then in terms of the legs, you can do the splits. Don't know why you would. It kicks forward that much. It goes back. It's got that upper thigh thing. The diaper does hinder it a little bit. Double bend at the knee, rotation and hinge at the foot with some pivot action, and then of course a toe hinge to round things out. Now, we got some double vision here, trying to make the video look a little cooler, if you will. Probably not, but hey, it is what it is, right? So, what do you prefer, candy apple red, or do you prefer muted CW colors? Because it's really a tough decision, and one that I have struggled with for, well, over a week now since this figure arrived. The paint job on both look good. The paint does come out quite a bit better on the gold label versus the standard release. The gold label looks more like a collectible, as you can see in the video. The standard release definitely has a very toy feel. So you have to decide for yourself, what do you want to go with? Something that looks like a toy, or something that makes you feel cool and gets you tons of women and gets you like a six-figure job? I don't know. I don't know if that's even true, but I'm just pointing it out. In terms of the feet here, as you can see, there's a nice paint job on both. I think it's funny that on the ball pegs, there's paint missing. Regardless if it's a gold label or a regular release, it just makes it funny to me. But it looks good. And then of course there's a shot of the back, so you can see what the back looks like. Once again, like, you look at this, you look at the texture, you see what's going on. I lean towards the gold label version, but I don't mind the candy apple red, so I don't know. I'm all over the place with this, but I do like both, but I don't know if I needed both. In terms of accessories, you get a card. It's a different one than the original release. You get some Speed Force effects, make you feel warm and fuzzy. And you get that black stand that divides people. Like, I wish we got extra hands and head. We don't need this stupid stand. And some people are like, oh God, we need the stand. And then right here, you know, I just put the Speed Force effects on. You can put yours on any way you want. I think it looks cool. I like the way it looks. Once again, it's got a very CW look to him in terms of the color, but I dig it. I dig it. And real quick, I don't even know why I'm doing this in the video, but if for those curious, you can fit this guy into that gold label Batwing. If I can get him to stand properly, you probably see it a little better. Hold on. All right, see, there you go. You can stand in it. You gotta finagle it around, but it does work. So for those curious, there you go. And then you just put it back in, and then you forget about it. Set it and forget it. And here we are with a Flash, like, live action comparison. We got all the new stuff from the Flash stuff from McFarlane. We got Justice League Flash, and then we of course had CW Flash, and what's his face, 90s Flash. Here's your 6-inch comparison. As you can see, he stands very tall. And then here's some custom work, McFarlane Flash movie comparison with the Affleck Batman and the Keaton Batman with the Mezco head. And then here's our 7-inch comparison. Not as tall as the Hush Batman, but definitely taller than a glow-in-the-dark Super 7 TMNT figure, but not as big as Motaro or Kintaro. So there you go. Overall, what are my thoughts? Where am I going with this? We're traveling through a crazy place in the Speedverse, the Speed Force, whatever you want to call it. I like the figure. I'm not gonna lie, but I already bought the figure previously, so I already knew I was gonna like it. So, do you really need this one in your collection? If you want something that stands out a little bit more, yeah, pick it up. Go for it. Connect 4. But if you don't want something that's like that, then stick with the standard version. Save yourself some money. Like, you don't need to collect every single thing. I say that as I bought this figure. So, the choice is up to yours. Anyways, this thing was all over the place. I was all over the place. I hope you enjoy what I did here. Check out Comic Crusaders for more. And until we meet again, great googly moogly.